Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today I want to talk about my recent visit to the East Peoria post office and address something I said during my visit that was inaccurate. During my visit, I made a statement that the post office employees are paid by tax money. I just asked for you to hear me out for just 1 second.
Sure, if you don't record me.
This is a constitutionally protected right, sir. And you're a public employee paid for by tax dollars.
I am not paid for by tax dollars.
Yes, you are.
No, we're not.
This is. However, after doing my research, I realized that this statement is not entirely true. While the post office does receive some government funding, the majority of its funding comes from the sale of postage and other postal products and services. As a channel committed to accuracy and research, I want to make sure that I always provide the most accurate information possible. When I make a mistake, I want to be transparent and admit it, which is why I'm making this video today. Now let's talk about some facts about the post office. The United States Postal Service was founded in 1775 and is responsible for delivering mail and packages to millions of Americans every day. The post office is considered federal because it's part of the United States government. The United States Postal Service is an independent agency of the federal government that is established by the Postal Reorganization Act of 1970. The USPS is responsible for providing postal services to the American public, including delivering letters, packages, and other mail items to homes and businesses across the country. As a federal agency, the USPS is subject to oversight and regulation of the United States Congress and is led by a board of governors appointed by the President of the United States. Additionally, the USPS is granted certain privileges and immunities that is reserved for federal agencies, such as access to federal courts and exemption from state and local taxes. The USPS does receive funding from the federal government in various forms. For example, the USPS has received appropriations from the federal government to cover certain operating expenses, such as dental, vision, health, retirement benefits, thrift savings plan, life insurance, annual leave, holidays, sick leave, family medical leave, employee assistance programs, and training and development. Additionally, the USPS has access to low-interest borrowing from the federal government, which it can use to finance capital investments and other operational costs. However, it's important to note that the USPS is not entirely funded by the federal government. In fact, the vast majority of its funding comes from its own operations, including the sale of stamps and other postage-related products and services. In recent years, the USPS has faced financial challenges, including declining mail volume and increased competition from digital alternatives. As a result, there have been debates about the level of funding and support the USPS should receive from the federal government. With all that being said, post office employees are paid through the sale of postal products and services, and they are subject to the Freedom of Information Act request, which means that their salaries and other information can be obtained by the public. The post office is required by law to pre-fund its retiree health benefits, which has put some financial strain on the organization. So there you have it. While I made an inaccurate statement about the post office employees being paid by tax money during my visit to East Peoria Post Office, I wanted to set the record straight and provide some accurate information about the post office and its employees. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.